Okay guys, so taking a look at another spy camera. If you saw one of my other videos, you would see that I have a couple different ones right now in my possession. Temporarily, they will move on to someone else. So unfortunately, I won't be able to answer a whole lot of questions, so I'll try to cover as best I can everything I think might be important or useful. So this particular unit, it says it has a 2-year warranty, so that's actually pretty nice. And it comes with this little add-on, and what this basically is basically just a swivel style. You plug this in, and then you can plug that into any of the different things here. So if for some reason when you have the outlet, depending upon the placement of your outlet, if you need to orient the camera in a different location, you can. So it looks like a phone charger, but with this added, it looks a little bit weird. So you may or may not use this, but it is a cool option to have the additional inclusion of that unit. So we'll set that over to the side. Alright, so our little spy camera here, let me give you some of the specs. So it's supposed to be a 1080p camera, and it has a continuous mode or a motion detection mode. There's a little information provided here on this unit, and it talks about the different modes, and it also tells you about the micro SD card that is included. It's 8 gig. I'll go over that here in a little bit more detail. Here it gives you a little bit of information, and contact and warranty is mentioned as well, and then that's pretty much it. So there's not a whole lot going on there. So with the continuous shooting mode, you are going to get 5-minute clips. With the motion detection, that may be a variance as far as the length of time. Roughly, you'll get probably about an hour of video or so before it starts to overwrite, so it will loop over. So that's something to keep in mind. And you can put your own SD card in there if you like. Now, I'm, like I said, not going to be using this myself. It'll go to someone else. But it's nice that they include the 8 gig card. Also included with the package is a USB card reader. So this is, you just plug the actual micro SD card into this, plug this into a USB port on your computer, and it's a card reader. So I'm not even going to bother to open that. You can see exactly what it is. It has a little reset tool included with it, but it's just very small, and like I say, you just throw your micro SD card in the end here, plug that into USB port, you're good to go. It comes with a very nice lightning type cable, so if you need to connect this to your Mac, or you have the micro USB cable, this is the one that I would use. And like I said, very high end, very high quality, so major props for not throwing in those really horrible plastic, very short and very rigid design cables. These are very nice cables. Now, it does come with this one, which is more along those lines I was talking about, just a generic plastic cable. So if you want to use that, you can, and that's going to give you different options here. It's just that this one is male on both ends. So this is supposed to be able to connect to your PC, or you can use the card reader, either one, but there's not a whole lot of information provided. So like I said, this is kind of a male to male on both end cable. So other than that, you got the box over here, the little packaging over here, and then you have the actual unit. Now it pretty much does look like a little phone charger, which is pretty cool, and you don't see the camera very well because of the glossy surface, and of course there's your charging port. Now you can see a little bit of a gap, and that's because I've popped this open. It's because I want to show you underneath. So there's your camera lens, this is your of course your USB port, and then here is the switch for motion detection or continuous shooting mode, and there's an L and an M, and you just slide that, and then of course your included card is right there, and make sure I get this back in there right, since I dropped it I didn't really notice how it came out. Ugh. Alright. Push that back in. It's a little spring loaded. And again, this is your cover, and it just pops right on. You just kind of pry that off. So that's all there is to it. So I will show you a little bit of video from the actual unit, kind of hopefully give you an idea of what you might expect from it. Otherwise, you'll need to check out the link below the video to find out more information and to see what other people have to say about it. Again, it's going to end up with someone else, but maybe I'll give you a little bit of an idea of what you can expect from it right now. Okay? Alright, let's check out some video shot from the actual unit and see what that looks like. Yeah, I did forget one thing really quick. There is a little informational video included on the micro SD card, about 3 minutes long, if you want to check that out. And of course, if I wasn't clear before, the direct connection cable here, that you plug this up and then plug it in like you would, and then plug that into your computer. You can actually just transfer the files that way, so you don't have to use the SD card reader. It really becomes optional depending upon what you prefer. So just wanted to throw that information out there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So check out the example video. Thanks for watching. So it doesn't work very well in the dark, but in the light, it's not too bad. Definitely looks like a typical phone charger, not something you would really notice. And yeah, simple to use. It'd be nice if it had a little bit better, or if it had really night vision capabilities. That would be cool. But yeah, for what it is and what it does for daytime use, and pretty good, pretty impressive. Okay.